So let me explain what happened in the show Terrace House that caused a cyberbullying so intense that one of the girls had to kill herself, what the TV production company did that made things so much worse, and the saddest thing that Hana did before she took her own life. This is Dean, I'm from Japan. I started this channel to talk about what Japanese people are talking to people overseas. This is going to be my first video, and because it's a really tough topic, I would like to apologize in advance if I make any mistakes, if I stumble. By now, I'm sure most of us have heard about the tragic death of Hana Kimura. She was only 22 when she took her own life on the 23rd. When the ambulance arrived at her house, they saw a post on the door saying there's a toxic gas forming inside. We don't exactly know how she killed herself, probably because the media doesn't want any copycat. So Hana appeared on this show called Terrace House since last September. It's a reality TV show where 6 people live in the same household. And unlike Big Brother in the West, these people are free to go outside, have their job, do whatever, but they have to fall in love because that's the nature of the reality show. And because it's a Japanese show, you see these commentators watching these clips of housemates and make comments. I do think that sometimes these comments can make viewers' hatred toward a particular member intensify. At first, Hana, a professional wrestler, was really popular with the viewers, but things started to shift when she went on a trip with 3 other members, one of them being Kai. Kai is a stand-up comedian and he's older than Hana, but he still doesn't know what he wants to do with his life. And Hana, during the trip, was getting annoyed because Kai wasn't spending any money. And to this, viewers were like, if the other guy agreed to pay for everything, who is Hana to tell that Kai has to pay for something? Yeah, so after this, Hana became disappointed in Kai. And girls in the household were starting to get annoyed with Kai because he was really sloppy. Then on March 31st, Netflix aired this episode called The Costume Incident. And this is when the cyberbullying intensified. And you have to remember, this aired on March 31st. So the bullying went on for 2 months. So in this episode, Hana was doing her laundry and she accidentally left a costume in the washing machine. And I did accidentally with that quote because it's a reality TV show. We have no idea how much of what's going on is scripted. So after doing her laundry and leaving her clothes in the washing machine, Kai comes in and he does his laundry. He doesn't check if there's anything in the washing machine. He washes his clothes and he dries his clothes. And Hana is devastated because this costume apparently is the most important thing in her life. It's a costume she wore in a match that was held in Tokyo Dome, which is like a real honor for a Japanese person. It's like the biggest stadium there. And it was custom made. It was about 10,000 yen, which was about $923. And she was getting annoyed at other housemaid trying to calm her down. And she was getting really angry at Kai. She was like, you have no idea what it's like to work and make a living, And this is when people got really upset at her. And I'm just gonna read some of the comments. Please don't appear on TV again. I used to be a huge fan of Terrace House. I felt really sick for the first time in a while. This other person wrote, man, just leave the show. You're sick. You make me sick. Instead of trying to find a boyfriend in a share house, try to become an adult first. I think writing abuse on Twitter or SNS is, I can't say understandable, but you can't expect that to happen. But these people were so vicious that even during her live stream that she was doing with the other wrestlers, they would come in and write abusive comments. And Hana's fan would have this back and forth with these cyber bullies. I think going to someone's live stream when they're doing their job as a wrestler is just really, it's a little bit intense. And the thing that you have to remember is that even in Japan, we're worried about the pandemic. People are asked to stay inside. Almost all the stores are closed. So people are just inside, they're getting bored. They watch Netflix. Some people, they want to vent their frustration, so they go online and find a target to attack. And what the show did next was really disgusting. I guess they weren't thinking about the ramifications. On their official YouTube channel, they posted 3 clips from the incident, so that really stoked the anger within the viewers, and this really intensified the hatred. One of the cyberbullies actually went to her mom's account. It's these people are so silly. So her mom is Kyoko Kimura, who is also a professional wrestler. But the thing is with her, I think because she's older, she's wiser, and she had a longer career, she knows how to deal with these bullies. So this idiot wrote, what do you think about your daughter Do you still think that she didn't do anything wrong? Don't you think that even as a mom, she did something wrong? To which Kyoko replied, excuse me, but how old are you? If you're still young, you have to know that it is extremely rude to talk about other people's family relationship. Good luck with your life. She handled that troll like a boss. But with Hana, she's been receiving abuse for 2 months, and she's been posting these abuse and replying to them. This idiot, he wrote, oh, you're so disgusting, please be gone soon. And she replied, I understand, I wish I could disappear soon. Sorry, this is really difficult for me to read. Then she wrote, I agree with you, sorry for being ugly both on the inside and outside. If I could disappear, I want to disappear soon. She also posted this story. Today on the phone, my grandmother told me that I'm the cutest person that she loves the most. The person that my grandma loves the most is a kind of person that people wish would be gone. I'm sorry. Then on the 23rd, she posted a picture of her wrist slit and a note saying, every day I get about 100 honest opinions, and the reason why I got hurt is because I can't deny them. I'm the one that felt the most that I should die, I'm disgusting, I should be gone all this time. I want to thank my mom for giving birth to me. I wish I could be loved in my life. I would like to thank everyone that has supported me. I love you all. Sorry for being weak. Then before she took her own life, she posted this Instagram story saying I'm sorry, and she posted this photo saying I love you, live a long happy life, I'm sorry. And the thing that is really sad is like on May 22nd, this person wrote a comment saying, are you also abusive with the cat? Then wrote another comment saying, everyone would be happier if you disappear soon, please disappear soon. And she actually liked this comment. She actually liked this post. People think that maybe this post was the one that pushed her to the edge. I've never been on a reality show, and I kind of feel that if you're receiving so much abuse, you could just ignore them. But the thing is, like, within the past 2 months, all sporting events have been cancelled, so she couldn't work or perform as a wrestler. She wasn't having any income, and as a celebrity, she had to promote her federation, so she can't really quit SNS, social media. Then on the 23rd, as I explained, she took her own life. She left a will saying thank you to her mom and apologizing. And this caused like so much shockwave within Japan. People were commenting on how cyberbullying is wrong. Politicians have also been talking about it. The communications minister Takaichi has said that it's necessary to properly implement procedures to disclose information on senders in order to curb online abuses and rescue victims. The federation that she's been affiliated with is talking about some legal proceedings. The way I see it is like, it's really, really difficult, because when I hear about politicians talking about these things, I'm kind of wondering if that might lead to online censorship. At the same time, you can't really police insults in real life, so how can you police it online? Like, whenever these things happen, people are always going on about how online abuse is wrong, but how many of these cases have we seen? It seems like there's always a new target to hate on every month. And with these online abuse, whenever I try to talk to people to stop, they always come back with answers, and they always try to convince me that it's okay for people to start attacking this particular individual. And another thing is like, I was thinking about it, and there was this one moment that was really difficult in my life. I kind of felt that I couldn't ask for anyone's help. But in hindsight, there were so many people that I could have asked for help. When you're stuck in a really horrible position, you think that's it, and you will never get any answer, and you're in this zone. But I just want to remind everyone that if things are difficult, there's always people you could reach for help. If the first few people refuse to help you, they're probably people that are always going to be alone and miserable. You know, if things get difficult, you can leave. If you have to use SNS for your work, you can always ask other people to take it over. So I want to ask you what you think about this. Like, do you think that, these people should be prosecuted? Do you think there's anything we can do to curb online abuse? Or does it infringe on people's freedom of speech? This was a really difficult video for me to shoot, but I hope I was able to tell you what has been happening in Japan. Thank you for watching until then. And remember, if things get tough, you can always ask people for help. I know Corona has upended many people's lives, but this isn't forever, and I hope as a society we can come out of this a lot stronger and better. Alright, take care and see you soon.